Leo, let's go ahead and jump straight in. Leo, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus placements. So we got the Justice card, the Wheel of Fortune. We have the Three of Wands, the Tower, Eight of Pentacles, Ace of Pentacles, and the Knight of Pentacles. Somebody is about to get their fair share of karma. When I say karma, I don't necessarily mean something bad or anything good per se, but karma is a balancing out energy. I will always say that. But somebody here is about to get their dose of karma. Now, this could be you or someone else around you, but understand karma comes through to create balance and harmony and to set the scales right, set them balanced. Deeper than that, though, you guys could be dealing with a karmic partner within the next couple of weeks, or you have been, and Spirit's going to show you in many ways what the karmic lesson is to receive from this interaction. Especially if you're starting to see that things aren't really going in the right direction, understand that there's more so a lesson to take from this situation than for you to be trying to stay long-term in anything that is halting your progress or keeping you at limbo in terms of you always focusing on the future and what's going to happen next and always being in this worrisome position. Spirit is going to shake shit up and basically create balance where there is none. Okay. I also see if there's any legal stuff that you may have to take care of in the next couple of weeks, make sure you have your ducks in a row or that you're doing your part with whatever this is, whether this is like criminal stuff that you have to take care of or custody battles or down to you suing somebody. Make sure that you're doing what you need to do in terms of paperwork, basically anything you need to do on your end. Because in the future, if you're not diligent, you could not get the judgment that you're necessarily looking for if you're not on top of your P's and Q's. Another thing I'm seeing, I see that Spirit is definitely encouraging you guys to take that leap of faith in terms of moving, getting a new job, basically elevating your life. Some of you are constantly worried about some sort of decision that you want to make, whether or not it makes the most sense. And Spirit is saying, go for it, especially if it's anything of those subjects. Spirit is also pushing you guys towards elevating financially. If you recently lost a job, this is because Spirit is trying to push you into a more fruitful, more abundant job, something that's giving you more stability as well. Especially if you've been like thinking about it and just dragging your feet in regards to it. A recent job loss may have been that push that you needed to actually elevate your career. Because now you could have the opportunity to make more money or align with the opportunities that's for you. Now let's pull another card. What's coming through for my Leos? What message is coming through for my Leos? So we have, I am surrounded by positive energy. The back of this card reads, create an environment for yourself that makes you feel strong and supported. Take time to personalize your space and find a place for each item, both at home and at work. By maintaining your physical space, you welcome in an atmosphere of uplifting energy in which you are able to foster happiness, resilience, and positive relationships. So yes, this is creating a positive environment for yourself. This is you creating the friendships, the connections that also encapsulate positive energy and being aware of how your surroundings affect how you feel as well. A lot of times we think that, oh yeah, the job we work at, where we live, all of those things don't factor into how our mood is, when that could be the very thing that's causing you to have depression or sadness or feel out of it, is because maybe you're surrounded by other people where their energy is wearing off on you. Okay. All right, what other messages are coming through? We have one card that fell. So we have communication. And we have manifestation. So communication is going to be a big thing over the next couple of weeks, whether that's in your relationship, you guys need to better communicate, and that's going to be a big issue if not addressed. And if you guys are not speaking your mind, there may be a moment where in the future you get a chance to, or you literally feel like you have to. You could even have a deep conversation or deep conversations with a love interest where you guys get more of an understanding of what's going on in each other's head. I also see you getting just strange communication in general. There could be this energy of you hearing from somebody who you never thought you would hear from again. Then with manifestation, you're going to start to realize that manifestation works in a way where you can manifest things intentionally or unintentionally. Manifestation is not something that you just turn off or turn on. We're constantly in a manifestation mode, whether it's good things that we're attracting or bad things. It depends on what vibration we're on, what space we're in, all of that. Okay, some of you guys are going to try your best to be very intentional in terms of your manifestations. Okay, you could even be realizing in manifesting, certain things do manifest for you after you set your intention. But if you're not really all the way clear in your intention, there could be some things that are a little bit off in your manifestations if you're not careful. So make sure you're very specific about what you want, just so that you're sure and the universe is sure. Leos. So we have wandering path, enjoy the journey. So yes, some of you really believe that you're not on the right path just because there's certain things that have came up recently. Things that were confusing, things that you didn't understand. That doesn't necessarily mean that you're not on the right path. It just means that you're on a path that's not just a straight shot towards what you're trying to go for. Okay, a path or the journey that we're on is never a straight shot. It's so many layers, so many experiences that we go through in the journey of life. So if you're trying to get to a point of being successful in a career path, understand there's twists and turns in that. If you're on a weight loss journey, a spiritual journey, all of those things come with good and bad. Now, let's pull some romance angel cards. What's the energy around love for Leos? We have worth waiting for, and we also have, is it safe for you to love? So my singles, you're going to start to realize that a love interest that you've been waiting up on to come back into your life may not be necessarily worth the wait, whether that's this person coming in and you realize that, or they haven't came back into your life and you just have this epiphany on your own. But you're going to start to realize that waiting is doing you no justice, especially when you question if you could really be with this person or if they're trustworthy or worth the time of day. Some of you are also starting to give up on love. Like you could be deciding that you're not going to wait for anything new to come in because you could be having this fear of opening up all the way. Now, if you're in a relationship, this feels more so like you're getting tired of certain things that transpire in your relationship, and you could be questioning whether or not you can still stay in this relationship for the long haul. Now, what are the final messages for Leos? Ace of Swords, Seven of Pentacles, the Lovers, and the Five of Wands. Okay. So the clarity that you're seeking, it already exists within you. Spirit wants you to take a closer look at everything that you've invested, everything that you've put in to that relationship, that job, that family situation. Look at everything that you've invested in, what you've gotten out of it, and there goes your answer. If you're asking, should you stay in that relationship? Should you stay at that job? Should you relocate or move from a family home? All of the answers that you're seeking exist within you looking closely at your situation and seeing it from a real, truthful point of view. The only reason why you would have an inability to really see the truth about your situation is the fact that you're looking at it from a rose-colored glass perspective, especially when it comes to some sort of relationship here. But yeah, Spirit is saying that the drama, the conflict, all of that could dissolve just by you making some sort of choice that you guys have been putting off for so long. Once you make that choice, then the drama, the conflict stops. Even your personal confliction stops. So these are just some of the things that I see. I hope that this was helpful in some degree. If it was, definitely thumbs up the video and subscribe, and I will see you later.